Across the vast plains of Africa, a mother walks with her young. But everything around her is a threat: lions, hyenas, and hunger.
She has no partner to help her, no pride to protect her.
Only herself and her cubs. Today, her family is still together. But just a few weeks ago, this journey began in a place hidden from the rest of the world. A place buried deep in the grass, far away from the open plains. Because a mother cheetah knows something most animals never have to face. The day her cubs are born, they are already in danger. For nearly 3 months, new lives had been growing inside her. Then, hidden among the tall grass, she gave birth. No pride gathered around her, no father stood guard nearby.
No one came to help.
Unlike lions, a cheetah mother raises her cubs completely alone.
The tiny cubs weighed only a few hundred grams. Their eyes were closed. Their bodies were fragile. And for the first few weeks of their lives, they would be completely dependent on her. To the outside world, the grassland may seem peaceful. But for these newborn cubs, it is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Because somewhere beyond the grass, lions are searching.
Hyenas are roaming.
And every predator knows that an unprotected cub is an easy meal. So the mother stays hidden, silent, patient, watching. For now, her cubs are safe, but safety in the African savannah never lasts for long. For the next several weeks, the mother will live a life of almost complete isolation. She cannot afford to be seen. She cannot afford to be heard. And she certainly cannot afford to leave a scent trail leading back to her cubs. So every few days, she makes a difficult decision. She moves them. One by one, carefully carrying each cub to a new hiding place. Not because the old den is uncomfortable, but because every day the cubs remain in one place, the risk grows. A lion passing through the area could discover them. A hyena could pick up their scent. Even a leopard might stumble across the hidden family. The mother knows she cannot fight these predators. A lion can overpower her. A group of hyenas can drive her away. Her greatest weapon is not strength, it is secrecy. But hiding comes with another problem. Sooner or later, she must eat. And that means leaving her cubs alone.
For a mother cheetah, this is one of the hardest moments of every day.
If she stays with her cubs, they may starve.
If she leaves to hunt, she may return to find one missing. Yet she has no choice.
The cubs need milk, and milk requires food. So she steps away from the safety of the grass and moves out into the open plains. There, she begins searching for prey. Unlike lions, she cannot rely on a pride to help her hunt. Every meal depends entirely on her. She scans the horizon. Her remarkable eyesight picks up the slightest movement in the distance. A young gazelle or an impala, something small enough to catch. Slowly, she begins to stalk. Every step matters. Every movement must be controlled. Then suddenly, she explodes into motion. For a few seconds, she becomes the fastest animal on Earth. The chase is over almost as quickly as it begins. If she succeeds, her cubs will eat. If she fails, the family goes hungry. But even success brings danger. The moment a hunt ends, the mother is exhausted.
Her lungs burn. Her body needs time to recover.
And that is exactly when lions and hyenas often appear. Sometimes she loses the food. Sometimes she keeps it. Back in the tall grass, her cubs are waiting, alone. Every time the mother leaves to hunt, she takes a risk, not for herself. Because while she is away, the grass can hide more than just her family. It can hide danger, and danger is everywhere. A lion does not need to be searching for cubs. A hyena does not need a plan. Sometimes all it takes is a single predator passing through the area. A moment, a sound, a scent, and everything can change. The mother returns to the den. The grass sways gently in the wind. At first, everything seems normal. Then she begins counting. 1 cub, 2 cubs, 3. A pause. Something is wrong. 1 is missing.
Waiting for a tiny call.
But the savannah offers no answers. The missing cub is gone.
And this is the harsh reality of a cheetah mother's life. She can hunt successfully. She can protect her family every single day.
And still lose a cub.
Unlike a lioness, she cannot chase away every threat.
Unlike animals that live in groups, she has no help.
She faces every loss alone.
Yet she cannot stop. The remaining cubs still need her. They still need milk.
They still need protection, and most importantly, they still need to learn.
As the weeks pass, the cubs begin growing stronger. Their eyes are open. Their legs become steadier. Curiosity begins replacing fear. For the first time, they are seeing the world she has been protecting them from. A world filled with opportunity and danger. The cubs watch everything, every movement, every sound, every hunt. Because survival is not something they are born knowing. It must be taught. And their mother is running out of time. One day, she arrives carrying a dead gazelle. Trying to understand what it is. Not strong enough to escape, but strong enough to run. Now the lesson begins. The cubs stumble after it. They miss, they fall, they try again. Because one day, their lives will depend on these skills. And their mother knows she will not be there forever. Month after month, the cubs continued to grow. The tiny newborns that once fit beneath their mother's chest are now strong enough to keep up with her across the plains. But growing bigger does not make life easier. The cubs are no longer hidden. Now they can be seen. And every predator knows exactly what they are: young, inexperienced, and vulnerable. The mother remains constantly alert. A distant lion. The call of a hyena. A suspicious movement in the grass. Nothing escapes her attention, because one mistake can still cost a life. Yet despite the dangers, she keeps teaching. Every hunt becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes a lesson. Every escape becomes a lesson. The cubs learn how to stalk, how to stay low, how to use the wind, how to wait, and most importantly, how to fail, again and again. Because most of their early hunting attempts end in disappointment. The prey escapes. The chase ends too soon. The timing is wrong.
But the mother does not give up. She has spent nearly 2 years preparing her cubs for a life she knows will be difficult.
Then, slowly, something begins to change. The cubs no longer follow every step she takes. They no longer need constant protection. Their movements become more confident. Their instincts become stronger, and the day she has been preparing for since the moment they were born finally arrives. And in the African savannah, sometimes that is the greatest victory of all.